game. You guys are going. This is OT, like the extra time you're playing in. Seconds is winding down. You're probably even in injury time now.
Yeah.
And you just get that, you come down and just, boom, and the ball just curves.
Bend it
Boom,
like Beckham.
drops in, bro.
And celebration-wise,
And if
I've never been to a soccer game, but when they score goals,
Yeah.
those crowds go crazy. Like they go nuts.
That's in the stadium.
That's
Wait
in
till
the
you
stadium.
leave and you hit the street.
And you're
Wait
going
till
to
you
a
get
bar.
back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would have to go realistically to say which one. Yeah, no bias and none of that.
Yeah.
I would probably have to go World Cup #1.
You're putting that past basketball? The dunk on to win a game?
Yeah, because like you said, this is a world.
International. That's right. That's right.
And this is 4 years.
That's right.
For the next 4 years, that's what you're talking about,
That's
eh?
right.
That dunk on's for the next, like you'll talk about it.
That's right.
But it could get overshadowed really quick. Like there's other soccer plays that can happen in other leagues and things that'll go on. But World Cup, and they're still going to be talking about it when the 4 years roll around until there's another champion. And even with that, if it's not that same way, that's still gonna get brought up when they talk about, hey, championships won in soccer.
Yep.
Greatest moments winning a championship in soccer. That's going up there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'll give you that.
Right? And then I probably would put the 100-meter #2 because, yeah, people gear up for that.
Yeah.
And everyone wants to get, yo, when is it on? When is it on? You go, everyone sits down, they're waiting, and it's just silence, and you just hear, bang! And mans are going, and that's a crazy moment. That'd probably be the most nervous moment, I think, in sports.
Now I guess we're all gonna be biased here, but I think we'll all agree. As I look at this list now, there's only one play that really sticks out for me, and it has to be the Joe Carter.
Okay.
I'm looking at the list right here, and I'm just thinking something that stood out for me that resonates is when Joe Carter hit that winning home run.
Yeah.
To me, single-handedly, that had to be the best play in sports over the past, I would have to say 30 years, bro. Right? Because that happened in 1993. We're in 2025. Tell me a better play in sports that has happened to win the top achievement in that respective sport. I don't think you guys can name that. Basketball.
Taking all emotions out of it, because
Forget that we're okay. Let's forget that.
But that's what makes it great. At the end of the day, it's a home run to win a World Series, which has happened before. Okay, in the past 30 years, I can't remember.
Give me a better play.
I haven't watched every World Series in the past 30 years. I'm pretty sure baseball people will tell you there might be a moment that to win a World Series.
No.
I think there.
Find me
a home run, maybe
a home run. No, probably like a friggin' double, triple, or I haven't seen a home run to win a World Series.
I'll give you that. I'm just trying to play the other end just to see if there is an argument there, right? Yeah. But I will give you that because again, with everything behind it, obviously for us it's Blue Jays. One, it was a second title. It was again back to back.
Yep.
And yeah, there was a 3-2 count.
Yep.
Which is the perfect number. I think it was 3-2, 2 outs.
And if
he missed it, that was game.
If you guys go back and look at that season, because the reason why that season really sticks out for me is because me and my aunt used to watch the Blue Jays the thing about Joe Carter that season, he was actually garbage. He was actually Mr. Pop-Up. Go back and look at it. He was Mr. Pop-Up for the entire season.
A
lot of pop-ups.
There was a lot of pop-ups happening too.
So when Joe Carter got up to bat, me and my aunt were like, "Oh, it's over. It's a wrap. He's gonna pop it up and lose."
Nah.
But when this man stepped up,
that home run was coming.
I didn't know that. So I thought it was a wrap. But
I didn't know it for sure. But something was like, "Yo, this is the perfect time." Like you knew this is the perfect time for it to happen. But when it happened, everyone was like shocked.
Yeah.
Even though everyone wanted it to happen,
yeah.
When it hit, bro, it was like you heard from me like, I was like, yeah. And it went over like, yeah. You're like, yo.
It's like one of those things that
we won 2 in a row. Yo, what the hell is going on right now?
It would have been wicked if that was the first one that we won. That would have been big.
Yeah, but regardless, that first one, and he was involved in the first one too. He caught the ball to get the last out, Joe Carter, to win the World Series. So He's significant. Yo, Joe Carter should be freaking.
Oh, he's enshrined. He's
He's enshrined, but
yeah,
like,
he's enshrined as one of.
even right now, like his name's, he should have a street or something. Like Joe Carter Way, maybe they do, but I mean permanently. None of this. All right, it's been 30 years. Let's take it. No, man, the man caught the ball and hit a home run. Yeah. After, as you said, maybe not being all that great, maybe not being the top 3 player or being the player he should have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the man came through when he needed to, and that's huge. But
I can't see any single-handedly sports play.
100-yard return for a touchdown would be.
What was the second one again? What was the second one again?
What?
Which one?
The second option.
It was a 3-pointer.
2 minutes.
So you're not gonna do the Kawhi on Philly?
It was cool because of the bounces. I said mine would have to be a corner.
But that was an Eastern Conference.
He's saying if that was for a title, it'd still be crazy.
It wasn't to win the championship though.
No, but his question says to win or win the championship.
It says to win a game, but I'm throwing in
So he said
championships
to win a championship
because some of the other ones he put at that level. So obviously it's not gonna level out. So yeah, I said for no, it wasn't. But I'm saying if that was for a title.
Even
it's
so,
still hard, but I know it's still.
I can't put that past a home run.
I can't.
That's hard to put that past.
Home run is fucking hard.
Yeah, you have to hit something.
Yeah, home run is hard. I'm not gonna lie.
400 odd feet, bro. That's hard, bro.
100 miles per hour. Over
hard.
some of them are over 100 miles per hour coming at you. Yeah, that's crazy. You gotta know, and you gotta know what pitch it is. It's not even to say.
That's another thing.
Like this is not to say it's just like a home run derby where they're just lobbing. Like, is this a curveball? It's a slider. It's a fastball. And you got it.
I feel so bad right now. Shout out to all the golfers out there. I didn't even put golf. A hole in one to win a PGA tournament.
That's grime. You know what?
My bad. That just came to my brain still.
It's still not beating out an Olympic.
No, it's not.
It's
a big play. Shout out.
You know what? I'll put that over the 3-pointer.
A hole in one to win a PGA Tour?
I'll definitely put that over 3-pointer. A hole in one is freaking hard, B. And you don't see the hole some of these things.
Speak for yourself. I can do it.
Okay. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do this.
I'm pretty sure if
we're
I
not
try,
gonna
I can do that.
Yo, if you guys want to comfort, him, comfort him.
I mean, let's be honest. And I've said this argument before. Golf isn't really an athletic sport. I mean, so I fit right in. You know, I mean, it's not like just swinging a ball.
We're not saying it's an athletic sport.
It's just about aiming.
You still need to train. You still need to do certain things. It's not simple. You manage your back problems. You see that, right? I know it's probably I know Tiger is probably doing a different 18 holes to get the back problem, but you still have to be fit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so. So you said 100. I said
I'm keeping that.
Cup. You said you're taking.
It was the Kawhi shot and Vince Carter.
All right,
so you're taking basketball.
You're taking ball.
Yeah.
I said personally it would be ball, but realistically overall, I said I'll take a World Cup.
Can't go wrong with
Bend it like Beckham type goal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, Paul, what do you guys think? Let us know what you guys think.
All right, we will hop into. Yeah, we'll get into some relationship.
All right, you want to bring up the first one? I'm going to talk about it. All right, well, this guy's doing his R&B little tune here. Is it, keep going. Is it a cardinal sin to mistakenly sleep on your spouse's side of the bed?
Listen.
Now, this is actually a big one. For those that are in relationships, for those who aren't in relationships, you may not know
it's a cardinal sin if you're
how significant this is.
If you're a dude, it's a cardinal sin.
All right?
For the women, it's not.
When you're in a relationship and you guys are in a bed, I think automatically the woman always dictates
Yep.
what side of the bed belongs to them. And if you encroach or step over that invisible line that goes onto their side of the bed, it could be a war. All right? So
let's just show you. All right, so this is all right.
This is the invisible line.
We'll get our board here, right? So say we go from here to here, right? Okay, so shoulder to shoulder, right? This is the bed.
Yeah.
Okay? No kids, right? Because you know when the kids are in, No, neither of you control the bed. Let's say from here, this, that's all you, dog. Maybe you get this amount. This from here to this, that's all her. In their mind,
I'll let
in
you
their
finish your
world,
point, but go ahead.
in their world,
I'll let you finish your point.
this is theirs. Technically, the whole bed is theirs. You're just borrowing space.
Okay.
you don't have a spot on the bed.
Yep.
They're just letting you borrow a
Fair
piece
enough.
of the bed.
Yeah.
But other than that, you don't. Wherever they let you chill, that's what you take. If somehow they're on one side, hey man, you better enjoy whatever space you got, because when they're ready to roll back over, you just gotta take it.
Okay, so what about this? What about
the
this?
best
So
thing
I'm glad. So you made that guideline.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, so question for you.
Yeah.
So it's just you on the bed right now, right?
Okay.
So they come in. The wife comes in from day
You're
of
still
work.
just borrowing, but go ahead.
So
It's
they're
not your bed.
Oh, I just want to see what you're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Okay.
So they're coming in from a long day of work, or they were downstairs cooking whatever, and you were upstairs chilling, watching your movie, watching a TV show. So you were lying on the bed like you own it already, right? Wifey comes in. Are you moving over because you automatically assume this is her portion of the bed that she has to take over? Or are you waiting for her to say, can you move over?
Okay. So Mike,
Remember, you've already decided the lines, right?
I told you, like I told you, if I go in, if I'm still on the bed, usually I'm already
Are
on
you
my
by-
side.
by-
I'm on my side already. I don't.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't really necessarily chill in the middle, because I have the side table. If I have a drink or something there, I don't want to have to keep doing that to reach for my drink. I just want to. So I'll chill on the side of it. So when she comes in, she'll plop herself. She'll come down, but. You know, all women, they're gonna come and they're gonna cuddle up on you. So if you want, the smart thing to do would be to plop yourself into the middle of it. So when she comes in, even if she tries to push you, you just be like, come cuddle. And then she'll lay on you. You still have your space. She's on you, and you go, and you chill, and you do it. But just remember, at the end of the day, it's not your bed. You still rent. You're just borrowing space.
I honestly didn't look at it like that.
You're borrowing space, B.
Yeah.
And the kids.
I think a bed should be a shared option.
It is.
You know what I mean? And I think
It should be, just like your wedding day, but you know it's not your day. It's just like the
point.
bed is not yours.
that's a good point.
right?
But
You take a piece, you get whatever she gives you, right? If she says, here, you know what?
But bro,
I need you to take care of this.
what if you fell asleep on her side of the bed? Is it okay for her to wake you up and say, yo, go on your side of the bed?
Is it
That's
okay?
borderline disrespect.
Listen, is it okay? No. Is it gonna happen? Yes. She'll just say, move.
Okay, sure. Is it, can
She
you
might do one of those.
Can you do that? Like say you come home late, right? And she,
Can I?
Yeah,
Yes.
hold on a second.
Can I?
Give me-
yes. In my relationship?
No, can you tell her to say, listen, can you just move over for a little bit?
Yeah. We have to understand. She knows, like,
And she'll be okay with that?
yeah, because she'll wake up once I sit on the bed.
I know Karen is watching this and laughing at me right now.
Yeah, you guys are a different breed, yo.
Yo,
You guys are a different breed.
listen.
No, because you know what?
Listen,
you know what
Karen,
it is?
Karen, I love my wife, but she would absolutely agree 1,000% with you. The bed is hers.
Yeah.
The bed is hers. I'm pretty much paying rent to sleep in my own bed.
Yeah.
Right? And my rent consists of, getting something to drink, doing some extra additives. I don't own the bed.
All the things they don't do before they get to bed.
Right.
They remember it once they hit the bed.
If I'm ever caught on Karen's side of the bed, it doesn't matter if I'm sleeping, it doesn't matter if I'm awake.
Yeah. Why are you on my side of the bed?
I'm like, come on, I fell asleep. Go on, I don't know if that's just our thing or if it's a ladies thing in general.
No, I don't
Why
mind.
are you guys so consumed about this portion of the bed belongs to me and that's it?
See,
There's no
see,
negotiation.
off screen Jen, she'll get up for me to get on and then just get on top of me. Or
That's a good
cuddle
one.
up with me. So it's not necessarily her moving to her side. It's okay, come take your piece that you're allowed to borrow tonight. And boom, I'm still here. Which I don't care. It's fine with me. Like, where would as long as I could adjust, we can adjust and stuff like that. It's not a thing like all that. Like, it's all good there. But I'm just saying, knowing the bed isn't yours. Like you're just borrowing a piece.
I just want.
And they're still going to be wrapped up on you and take up that spot too. So
Yeah, I just want to know, ladies, personally, like, why is it such an important thing? I don't understand it. Me personally, I don't understand. I hear what you're saying, but it's something that I've never grasped. Like, why is a portion of the bed specifically? Why do you have to own that part and no one else can sleep on that? It baffles me. A bed is a bed. It's weird to me. But shout out, mention any comments if you want to put your opinions. Why is the bed so important? Let me know. Give me some insight. I still don't get it. I'm 43 years old. To me, you should be able to sleep wherever you want to sleep.
yeah, but it's just like school. You go and you take that desk. Everyone knows, hey, that's your desk. This is where this person sits. This is where this person sit. You know what I mean? If someone comes and sits at the desk, and now you get there, it's like you decide. Well, sure,
but then you
can stay there for today.
But then you have a teacher. But then you have a teacher that can decide that, right?
That doesn't matter. Come on, dog.
It's not like a relationship.
You knew back then where everyone sat. That's their spot. So that's what I'm saying. With the bed, the woman knows, hey, this is my side, this is your side, but the whole bed is mine. I chose the bed. Yeah, you paid. Maybe you paid. No. You can't even say that because your money's their money, right?
True.
Your money is our money, right? So you can't even say like I paid for the bed.
Yeah.
But yeah, you worked for it to get paid for by both of you. Yeah. But yeah, even then you don't own the only thing maybe you own is the pillows. Because she got her own and everything adjusts. The pillow is yours.
Really?
That's
you're living a great life if the pillows are yours too, bro.
Yeah.
Listen. Karen has specific. No. Karen will.
No, I'm saying the pillow.
She'll know when a pillow is hers. No, that's my pillow.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's my sheet.
Yank. But that's what I'm saying. You have the pillows that that are yours that you've been sleeping on. Like I have pillows that are mine.
Yeah.
I cannot I'm not touching her pillows. She has her own.
No,
pillows.
but can she touch your pillows?
She's not going to. We have two different heads. She's not putting her head on my pillow. She's not trying to do all that. You know what I mean? That's why you have her own. But the pillow part is the only thing you don't have to worry about. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Women. I know they want their hair and all that stuff. I don't know why they'd want to put their head on someone else's pillow. So that's y'all too. I don't know. That to me seems like she don't want you having a damn thing in that house. She wants everything hers. Ding 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 ding. Off-screen K said, "This is mine. This is mine."
Whatever makes her comfortable. What's the saying? Happy wife, happy life. Take the bed, take the pillow. Just make me sleep. I'm all good to go. All right. Next one.
Okay, so all right. Let's see. What is in order for a household to run properly? Does a man have to be the leader, or can a woman be the head of the household, or should it be 50-50? All right. So
this is a good debate.
Cavemen will say, obviously, men run household, men run cave, women stay and clean and cook, or something like that. I don't know. But and obviously I don't know. It would be the feminist woman would say, I don't know, women can run the household and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. To me, it's not even a 50-50. Like they say it's 100-100. Like, it should be split. Yes, you can have your preference of what one might do. You know what I mean? But you still help each other out in a sense. Like, example, me and Off-Screen Jen, like, she didn't like doing dishes or whatever, so I would do the dishes and she would do laundry. But I'll still help her with the laundry. Yeah. And even now, like now, she'll do dishes. Like, but you know what I mean? So it's like when if it's needed, we'll cross over. But like I don't mind doing the dishes. That's my I don't mind sleeping. Pop the phone and watch something or whatever and do some dishes or whatever. It's cool.
What about in terms of making major decisions, right? So
that's
the school that your kid's gonna go to, or
that's where you gotta break down and get into like maybe the pros and cons. It's gotta be maybe more of a fact thing, not a this is what I want, or even if it's something that they want, if it makes sense. there's no sense in really fighting it. Like, if you don't have another reason for not wanting it, or a proper reason, then it's just, I don't want it, then no. Like, let them have, let them have that, because they presented something sensible.
That makes sense, yeah.
Right? That makes sense. Major decisions should be an equal thing.
Yeah.
But if someone has to if it falls on someone or one person gets what they want, as long as it makes sense, you know what I mean? It should be okay. No one should feel like, well, you always get to make decisions. Well, like, shit, if every time you gotta come to a decision and they're saying something sensible and you're coming with nothing, then you gotta go with that. You can't get mad and be like, well, you make all the decisions. No, it's not like they made the decision, then came to you with something, say, well, I did this, what do you think? Then it's like, okay, well, you made the decision. It doesn't matter now. But if you both are there presented with it, and someone says A, B, C, and D, and you just say, well, A, you might want to go with A, B, C, and D. Yeah. That makes more sense.
Nothing that you said is wrong, actually. I go with the old adage that you should run your household similar to like how probably not in as strict terms, but like how you run a government or how you run a business. Or, for example, how a principal or a vice principal runs a school, right? You need that head that makes the final decision. In terms of the 50-50, in miscellaneous stuff, like groceries or
that's whatever.
or little chores around the house, I get that. But when it comes to like a final major decision, whomever, it could be the woman or the man. If you're responsible for like bills or major things, right? I think the last decision should fall upon that person. You get what I'm saying?
Yes and no.
Like if
But what do you consider paying the bills?
if you're paying for majority of the stuff.
But
right?
what is paying? So basically, you're saying if you're the
So
one
I'll give you an example. So
if you're the one working, because what if one of you works and one stays home? Then basically you're saying that person makes all the decisions. But it shouldn't be that way. Because you're always working, you're not around. Like if it's certain house decisions, if you're not always around the house, you can't always make it shouldn't necessarily fall on you. You should be involved in the final decision because it's your money, not your.
No. It's our money. It's our money.
Yeah,
so
but I mean, you're working to provide that money for it to be for the money to be used, right? But you don't know what the right decision is for the house all the time because you're not always there, right? So that's what I'm saying. Yes, she shouldn't just go and buy it. Like, obviously sometimes, I'm just saying she for I represent, it could be the other way around. I'm sorry, there could be stay-at-home dads and the wife could be working. We don't know the reasons, right? So I'm not gonna say that, but in this situation, she could be at home and dealing with certain things and be like, okay, well, this needs to be fixed. We need money for this to be fixed. You can't be like, well, no, we'll wait on that. No, because you don't, if it's something she needs every day, obviously she'll explain it to you, but you may think it doesn't need to be done right away. Yeah, use it, but you can find a way around. No, it needs to be done. It can't be your final say, because if you're saying no, now if things screw up worse, what? No. You're gonna take that on you? No, you're gonna be like, well, you should have told me, you should have let me know how serious it is. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it can't just be because, like, final say to me is you should have a final say.
Okay. So final say to me, well, someone still has to make that final decision, right? So you could come together as a team or as a group, and you could suggest or give your opinions or your advice, but it still takes someone to go back and sit down and take in everything that was said and still make that final decision.
Yeah.
Just like how, like I said, if you're running a country, or if you're running a business, or if you're, the head of a church, right? The church has a pastor. The people come and they say, listen, pastor, this is bothering me, or we should do this differently, or maybe we should include this in part of the program.
Yeah.
They'll take that information, but they still hold that final decision, right? So yes, it's you come together as a group, but you still need that one person to lead that group.
But I don't think it should be one person every decision. That's what I'm saying. Every decision shouldn't come down to one person. because situations are different. That's what I'm saying. If you're not involved in a situation, you should not have the final say just because you gave money. You don't know why it needs. And maybe you should have a final decision as in how much is getting, like it depends on what the final decision is. How much is getting spent, I can maybe understand that because, okay, listen.
So let me ask something. If you're, just hypothetically, whether you're male or female, right? Whether you're male or female, if you're bringing the majority of the funds, right? And you're dictating, okay, this should be allocated to this should be allocated to this should be allocated to this, and your other spouse, whether it be your male or your female, says, you know what, let's try this, or let's try allocating this instead to this, right? Is it fair then for you to take that information and say, you know what, it probably won't work like that, we're gonna do it this way instead, considering that you've always been the financial leader or the person that's taking care of the finances over the years. Okay. You should still be responsible for that final decision as far as money is concerned. Yes, you've taken in the information, right? I get that, and we're getting your input. You can take that in, but it's still up to that one person to make the final decision.
But this is what I'm saying. No, but I'm not going against that. I agree with that because you are the person that knows that. Right. You've been doing that. That's what I'm saying. Right. I can't just make a decision on something if I'm not around the house and the wife says, yo, this needs to be fixed. And I'm really like, well,
you compare
it doesn't because we've been able to do this and this.
Well, you can prioritize
for this long.
You can say, okay, I understand that needs to be fixed, but what's more important is let's do this instead.
No. That's what I'm saying though. But she's in the house. This is what I'm saying.
Or he's in the house.
But I'm saying for our scenario, my scenario, this is me speaking, right? She's in the house. I cannot now say, no, don't fix this now because da-da-da-da. If she needs it, I have to agree to it. She's in the house more than me. I can't make that decision for her. That's like her making a decision for me now based on something that I'm always around or I fix and I operate. Just like the financial. If you've been doing the financial, I come with a suggestion. I can't be like, no, I know more than you on that. No, you've been dealing with that. I can make a suggestion. It's still going to fall on you, which I get. That,
to make the final decision.
Yes, not because you make the most money, because you've been dealing with that the most. You have more knowledge on it, or you've been, you know a little more of the ins and outs with it more than me. You can take what I said, and maybe what I said might even be perfect and be like, all right, I will run with that. It was still your decision, but that's because of that. Now there could be something else. Now, you made a decision there. Now when it comes to the household part, she may make the decision because that's her part. You still make the money, but you're not in the house all the time. You may make the decision on what. Now, she may say this needs to be fixed. You say no. She says no, but I need this. Okay. What you need for it to be fixed now, you can make the decision, well, we're not going to spend an extra $100 when this can do the exact same thing as this. Okay. That could be your decision there because the money is being spent on it. You still have a say, right? So this is what I'm saying. It shouldn't just be one person making every decision no matter what because of the money. It should go based on who has more knowledge of it, who's been dealing with that situation more. Right? That's why I say it should be 100, right? You know all the thing of that one. All right, you deal with that. I know this more, I'll deal with that. Doesn't mean we're not going to consult each other. You still need to consult. You still need to let that person know, hey, this is what's going on. Outside of maybe an emergency moment, that's different. But if it's not something where it's life or death, emergency, and you need to make a decision right now, it should be discussed. Yes, one person will make the decision, but it should be the person who can make the best decision based on the knowledge or the information you're given, not because, I work every day. Because there's guys who work every day who are never home. They're flying here and there and there. You can't always be making decisions in the home. And you see the wife's pissed off sometimes because like, he's never here, but I can't do it. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes they're happy because they let them make all the decisions, right? Because I'm not here. The only thing they just want to make sure is that you're within the budget. That's it. You're not like going over it. But what you buy, when you buy, they don't care because they're not home. You can't tell me what I need in my home to keep me happy.
True. That's
right?
true. But what about think about other aspects though. Like let's say for example, here's another one.